Jam 10 Jir. Yoi, jam 10. Halo, Vim. Oh, kau tadi mau ngapain ya? Oh iya, connect. Ntar ya, I'll connecting my controller first. Same as usual. Ah, sorry ya. Baru bangun guys, aku jam 9 bangun aku. Ketiduran asli, bablas sih. Here update Arc Knight and Fields 30. Aku gak main aku. Gak main Arc Knight aku. Kemarin aku nyobain awal-awal dong. Abis itu enggak deh. Zenless saja ini. Akhirnya sampai rumah setelah 3 hari di Medan. Panas bener. Ngapain? Pulkam kah? Oke, udah connect. Terakhir kita sampai sini ya. Beritanya barang buat jualan. Gimana? Oh, belanja barang buat jualan. Sorry, salah baca. Mataku rada rabun guys. Apa itu rada jauh ini sambil ku charge soalnya. Oke, terakhir kita di sini ya sampai tanggal 3 ya. Kalau kata guide-nya, tanggal 5 nanti kita mesti pilih the right choice to get the true ending. To discover the true killer behind all this, the true mind manipulator. It seems you've been summoned.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world. I have summoned you within your dreams. Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far. Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery? Splendid!
Oh, hell no.
The precise estimation of this vehicle.
Ini kenapa aku alt tab bener nih? Baru ngebenerin.
That too is getting rather hard to judge. If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach. Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey? It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight. Margaret?
Apa tuh? Kumat-kumat King Deng.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
All right, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need. If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
I'll think as hard as I can and try
Halo
to help.
Pak, halo. Dimaris Play.
Come on.
Welcome
We've
ya.
accomplished this much together, haven't
Welcome
we?
to the stream. Hope you enjoy the stream.
Right. Together.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
The car has stopped.
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
As I mentioned previously, This year will signal a great change in your life.
But to be honest,
Though there isn't much time
Persona 4
left,
sama Persona
it
3
can be worth your while to
tema
take the
Velvet
time
Room-nya
to stop
bagus anjir.
and reflect.
People are like water
Maksudku-
flowing in a river. There is only one stream,
Kayak bener-bener
But all who
melambangkan
pass
kehidupan
through it
gitu loh.
are affected differently.
Perjalanan dari
Some
seorang
travel fast,
protagonis.
some change their course,
Persona 3 kan di elevator ya.
experiencing countless events
Di
as they
lift
travel down
atau
the river
elevator
of
atau
time.
terserah lah kalian sebutnya apa lah.
Just so.
Itu naik
The state of this room
terus
reflects the scenery of your
sampai
heart. Perhaps
si
this may be a
protagonisnya
time for
tamat.
contemplation.
Maksudnya
rather than
semua
action.
tujuan si protagonisnya atau tugas si protagonisnya tercapai. Begitupun dengan Persona 4. Dia jalan terus mobilnya ke depan sampai si tujuan si MC selesai. Siapa tuh di ini? Halo.
Teddy's missing. I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
Waduh. Kamu lagi.
Yeah, me too. He was acting all weird lately. Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side. We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Jeunesse?
Di mana ya tadi guys ya?
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings. I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
Come on, don't be
Ted.
sorry.
Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
Just maybe the time to complete contemplation rather than action. But he'll be back for sure.
Yeah. We'll just have to believe in him for now. He
Let's
plays
trust him.
dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
That's right.
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case. It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We
True.
must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the
yeah.
facts. Of all the
But we
victims,
didn't throw
only
him
2
into
were
the
killed.
TV
Miss
earlier.
Yamano, the announcer, and Saki-san. From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them. After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act,
Tapi,
identifying
ini ya,
his
aku mau
modus
ini,
operandi in the
apa?
process.
Oh iya,
Wanna hear you
yang
put it like
polling
that.
kemarin kayaknya Dark
Sounds
Souls
like
2
the
menang,
dude's
jadi
guilty.
As a result of
ya
Namatame's arrest,
gimana-gimana kita
the
bakal lanjutnya
police
ke Dark
admitted
Souls
that
2 lagi ya.
Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Back up to yesterday.
Polling yang
Remember
aku
when you
kemarin
said
bikin?
Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer?
Aku nggak tahu
That's
siapa
what's
aja yang
bothering me.
ngepol dengan
Right. Either he's completely nuts or
I
we're
hope.
misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then
semoga
there may
yang
be facts in the case
ngepol
we don't
beneran
know
ini.
about yet.
Pengen nonton
Sane
aja.
or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself. What do you think, Senpai?
There's something else.
If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
True.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too." So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too? Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
Nah, itu.
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation
Tuh,
comes only through death,
beneran.
his words to us make no sense. And
Aku
another
pengen
thing,
nonton,
the
pengen nonton kok.
Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he
Kalau kau
failed to
sih,
save
aku percaya
Nanako-chan.
bakal nonton.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV.
Nonton yang lain nggak tahu ya.
Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
Tuh,
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
that's possible. Soalnya kalau misal memang Namatame yang lempar 2 orang itu, warning letter. Guys, which one should we choose, guys? Oh my god.
But that points straight at Namatame. Come on, man. Warning letter? Oh, yeah. Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Let's review them. Yes, that's right.
Tuh.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like don't rescue or kill?
Yeah, and the
Lanjut
will be put in
bertulang,
and kill
betul.
part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like I'll put in and kill?
Hey, could this mean...
The letter wasn't for me. Namatame didn't write.
Yeah, it's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
Tulisannya, cara penulisan
But only the
kata-katanya
killer
beda
would
aja.
write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right? If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Dear God.
The true
Since
killer.
this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely
Guys,
convinced that
ini
other than
game
the
nih,
Kubo
plot
incident,
twist,
there was
ngasih
one
plot
culprit.
twist di atas plot twist,
So
di atas plot
Namatame
twist,
really
di atas
was
plot
trying to
twist,
save his
di atas plot
victims?
twist lagi. Enggak deh,
Everything
berapa
is
kali ya?
exactly the opposite of what it first
Awalnya
seemed.
Mitsuo.
In
Plot twistnya, oh
Namatame's
Mitsuo nih
parlance,
killernya. Habis itu di
failing
atas
would have
lagi
been the
dikasih
first
plot
two
twist lagi.
cases when
Namatame
the
nih killernya,
victims
dikasih
died.
plot twist lagi.
If he had
Baru
used his
dikasih plot
method
twist lagi.
twice and failed both
Baru
times,
dikasih plot twist
he
lagi.
would
Bener 5
hardly
kali
have
anjir plot
continued
twist.
using the TV. And yet he
Ngaco.
did. It
Bang
all
Chapsoy,
seems
welcome
to
ya.
suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing
Waduh,
the
welcome.
entire case.
Someone else? Then it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
Main tebak-tebakan. Asli nih mikir dong main game ini kalau pertama kali. Lain 10. Lah. Oh, judgment.
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
I have a plan, but there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
Hey, this place is off limits.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
This is Unit 252 requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah. Understood. I see. Well, you're on the list. I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes. Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
I'd like him to accompany me
Gibberish.
as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself.
Ngomong-ngomong gibberish
We
ya,
have
aku
our hands
jadi...
full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need.
Kau lihat,
This is
bentar.
Unit 252.
Kau lihat
Hah?
ini nggak sih?
I see.
Yang aku kirim di DC. Itu jadi Steve Territory dulu ada saran Pak mainin DLC atau tidak. Aku udah masuk ke DLC Sunken tapi pusing sama jalan. Terserah kau sih. Kalau kau mau explore main aja. Masalahnya semua DLC kayaknya jalannya bikin pusing
Something
juga.
happened?
There's something about a
Kurang
suspicious
lebih.
object out in the lobby.
Yang Sunken sama yang api itu
Well
sama
then,
aja.
this works out
Bedanya yang
nicely.
api itu vertikal
You
aja
should back
bedanya.
up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a
Aku aja
hospital
yang
lobby
baru
after all.
kelarin
It sounds
kemarin
serious.
lupa anjir jalannya kemana. Nggak bisa
If
nge-guide
anything
aku
happens,
tapi
hit the
kalau kau
nurse
memang
call
mau explore
I'll leave
silakan
the
tapi
rest
aku
to you.
nggak janji bisa nge-guide soalnya
Understood.
lupa cuy.
Please be careful.
Mabuk anjing explore.
I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
I mean terserah sih soalnya itu kan rada berat juga.
Wow! There's nothing much inside that suspicious object.
All right, and now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
Musuhnya pada banyak asid. Kalau kau nyerang yang ini
Namatame-san,
pengen sih
there's
tapi
something
pusing.
we'd like to ask you.
Ini aja nyicil dikit-dikit setiap nemu bonfire.
It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case. And to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are, but we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
That's right.
Huh?
What should you ask me? Who did you throw in first? Tuh, Yukiko yang dilempar pertama.
Me?
Dang, bombshell bro.
Hmm.
What should you ask him? Did you kill those two girls? Tuh, enggak kan? Untung aja.
They were killed. I couldn't save them.
Oh my god. Nemu food bonfire dari kejauhan gak nemu jalan ke sana. Tapi emang sih itu DLC Sunken PR sih. Masalahnya kan ada kayak puzzle naik turun habis itu di balik secret door. Banyak yang kayak gitu. Memang bikin pusing. Terus ada yang buntu mesti ngebuka contraptionnya dari jauh. Jadi
No.
tombol buat buka pintunya
If
pun tuh
nobody
dari jauh
saves
gitu.
them, they'll be killed. That's why I put them in there.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process as more individuals appeared on the
Guys.
Midnight Channel.
Ini aku berteori ya. Apa mungkin si killernya tuh ngekill shadownya si ini, shadownya si korbannya gitu? Possible nggak sih kayak gitu? Kayak aku nggak tahu ya kalau mereka shadownya, tapi shadownya Rise kan keluar sebelum Rise masuk ke dalam ini ya, ke dalam Midnight Channel ya. Is it possible that my theory are correct? Aku nggak tahu deh bener apa enggaknya. Cuman aku ada teori kayak gitu guys. Teruslah diusahaan. Good luck tuh. Kayaknya begitu ya nggak sih? Soalnya iya kalau ngelihat ininya Rise kemarin, shadownya Rise itu udah ada dulu di Midnight Channel sebelum si Rise-nya masuk ke ini. Nggak tahu bang, aing pusing. Dang. Aduh.
It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound.
Makan
He's
obat,
trying
Bang,
to
makan
tell us
obat.
the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true,
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
Mhm.
Indulge us in a few more questions.
I have no idea. I want to know that too. What are you talking about?
Bukan fix. Dia nggak kirim ini guys. Oh hell no. Motif killernya hanya mau senang-senang pak, begitu lah.
I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place.
As I thought.
You believe me? Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things? Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only you?
Bentar guys.
we did blame you for everything at first.
Bentar guys, bentar. Yuk.
But now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen? Do my story?
Iya pak, udah dibilang sama si Naoto tadi. Nah ini nih.
All right.
The truth of bombshell of truth.
Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows, and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I
Ini
couldn't
game
even
horror
do
ya
that.
bang? Enggak.
I lost the will and energy to do anything.
Welcome ya.
Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago
horror.
came back to me.
Mungkin secara
Since I
psikologisnya
had
horor,
nothing better
iya
to
kali ya.
do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own
Cuman kalau
reflection.
horor secara jump scare gitu enggak ya. Ya udah.
And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her,
Oh masuk dia.
my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water. I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV.
Terus?
I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the
Ini kan
spot,
jawabannya.
as I expected.
Oh.
That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead. And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
Ente.
I was dumbstruck. But later
Ngerikan
on,
cuy.
I remember the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night.
Pasti nama
Was it not a
Tame,
dream?
dia
Could
cuma
it really have
kayak
been
pengen
an SOS for
ini ya
Mayumi?
nyelamatin
I
doang.
hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but
Tapi emang
I
sih kalau
decided to
laporan
try
nggak
it
bakal
again, and I
ditangkepin juga ya.
confirmed
Dikira
that
orang
none of
nyawit
it was
kali
a
ya. Dikira
dream.
polisinya
So
lagi
that
nyawit kali ya.
image, was it something
Kan
Mayumi
diceritain,
showed me,
aku ngeliat di
calling for
TV.
help? That's how I
Ininya di
felt.
sini.
And eventually,
Habis itu
you learned of
yang
the Midnight
dikiranya cuman
Channel.
kayak prank call gitu nggak sih?
I remembered that when
Kelihatannya.
Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it,
Semua dimulai karena
and later
perselingkuhan.
turned up dead. The more I
Ketularan
thought about
Rega.
it, the harder it became to
Tahu ah.
believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon
Kau
after
juga
that,
sering kayak gitu
I
kan?
came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's
Belok.
body. And
Tapi
if
dia
my
langsung
hunch was
notice
right,
gitu loh.
she'd be the next victim.
Keren sih.
I didn't want her to die the way
Bisa langsung
Mayumi
notice
did,
gitu.
so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store. After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her and told her to be careful.
Nggak percaya ya.
But that same night, on the
Penyakitnya
TV,
kadang kumat.
she looked as if she was
Dia udah nelpon
being
polisi juga, tapi
engulfed by some
tapi
black
iya sih
shape.
polisi nggak
She was
bakal.
writhing in pain.
Ibarat kalian kerja di ini guys.
That's why I warned
Tiba-tiba
her.
ada yang
Why
laporan.
won't she pick up the phone? Come on, please.
Dia mau nyelamatin juga bingung gitu.
The next day, they found her dead. I knew she was going to be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was, but she was murdered. And the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself
Paham
for
sih aku
doing
perasaannya
nothing.
si Namatame ini.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her.
Harusnya
She gave meaning to my life.
harusnya kalau emang udah
Soon
gitu
after
mending
Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl
divorce
appeared
aja
on
sama
TV.
istrinya nggak
That
sih?
was
Bisa
you.
kasih ini berapa bulan, rehat tanpa hubungan berapa bulan,
She'll be kidnapped
baru
next and murdered. I can't let
Ini
her end
dia.
up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something.
apa namanya?
My
Baru
opponent was a
nikahin si ini
murderer
harusnya
who
ya.
left no clues to his identity. I
Nikahin
thought
si
hard about
Mayumi.
what I
Kayaknya
could
kalau
do to
gitu dia
protect
nggak
her from
bakal
someone
ada
like that.
problem sih harusnya. But who
I'll
knows?
never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then? The girl inside the TV
Benar.
looked as if
Kalau
she
di
was
posisi
smiling
Namatame
at
aku
me.
juga nggak bisa
And that's
ini
when
sih.
it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her?
Kontrolerku disconnect.
What are
aja.
you...
Cir.
The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again. And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered.
Once things calmed down, I could just let her out again. If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind. Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
Niatnya baik
So,
sih, bener. Niatnya
since
baik deh.
you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed,
Tapi aku
you
ini loh cukup
kidnapped us in order to
amazed
save us.
dia bisa
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
I thought I was the only one who could
soal
help
ini
them.
loh, maksudku
I did
kayak
call the police, but they didn't believe
lu
me.
bisa
I knew the area well, thanks
apa
to my
kayak
job.
mecahin masalah
I had a
sendirian
large
lagi
truck,
semuanya dalam
and I could move
tekanan
around
kan.
without suspicion. I thought my job as a
Sure.
delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I
Is that
thought
the
no one else
true
could do
power
it.
of love, bro?
But are you telling me that I
Maksudku
wasn't saving
dia
them?
udah lagi ada tekanan dari publik, dari
If a person
kerjaan,
is still within
dari
the TV
sosial,
world when the fog appears here,
bahkan
they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san,
kayak
the
hampir
people
nggak
you
ada
thought
gitu
you
yang
had been
peduli
saving
sama
were,
dia,
in
tapi dia
fact, in mortal peril. It was
bisa
my friends here who
mecahin
really saved us
problem
all.
dan berusaha menyelamatkan mereka-mereka ini.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went
Gelo
after
sih.
that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that
Bener-bener
poor
match
little
aku sama
girl.
build
That's why I
karakter
went
ini.
in after her.
Power up kepepet.
But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew you couldn't even get out of that place on your own. No, that's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Junes?
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty. But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing
Bener-bener dia ada
exploded out when
waktu
I
nonton
entered the
konser.
television myself. I thought I was going insane. I probably did.
The end
And you know the
justify
rest.
men.
When I
Apa
came
tuh maksudnya?
to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool. I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero. I never doubted what I saw on TV and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
Oh, lupa kontrol mati. Oh my god. What's done is done.
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that. I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences. Kidnapping is already a serious crime. And on top of that, I put all those lives in danger. I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world? You can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly. We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have
Untung ada
piled
aku.
all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a joke. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
What are you all crammed in here for?
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
Don't worry. Ya, polisinya clueless, Jir.
It's all
Lo
clear
tuh nggak
now.
diajak
He never
polisi ya.
committed any murders. It was another
Kita
party who
ngomong
threw
sama
the
polisinya,
first two
lu tuh
victims
nggak
into the
diajak
TV.
sambil tangannya dihadapin ke depan gitu. Judgment 3. Kapan guys full rank 10 guys? I
Now get out of here! I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen.
enggak ya. Bacot lu. Lo.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
Okay.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on. And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I
hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
Cara aku reconnect ini dulu. Bentar. Kok nggak connect ya? Controllerku. Nah, udah connect. Oke. Kita panen dulu. Harvest the veggies. Ya, sendirian. Nggak ada yang bantuin ini, cuy. Kita nanam apa ya? Tomat, daikon aja lah. Apapun tanamannya, seperti itulah bentuknya. Kita simpan dulu. Kayak tanggal 5. Artinya di sini ada conversation important. Hello, Assalamualaikum. Can I help you about last spring? Still wonder what happened. That was pretty big deal. I almost completely forgotten about that. Wow, I must be getting old, huh? Udah lupa. What is it? Did all that happen just last spring? Wow, it seems long ago. Who's gonna remember something from far back way? Alright. Information. quite happen. Let us run and gather as much information as we can. I'll see you later. Alright. Sorry King, saya amimir dulu. Stok kopiku habis, boleh? Ya, burungnya nggak mau diajak ngobrol. Halo sir. Apa sih? Ini Risa loh tiap hari ngobrol sama ini. Hai Cie. We will. They said a suspect was been caught. It was in the newspaper. Remember seeing him around the time to time. Oh, how horrible. It really does frighten me. I don't recall seeing any other strange people, so I'm sure he's the culprit. Since all I hear from everyone will know poison. Pakai topeng jadi kayak Jarjit. They recognize me. I'm upset. Recall anyone suspicious? Come on, don't make me even. C. It's still the same text. Let's get back to our friends. Nope. Let's go to another place. Oh, speaking of it, go to the shrine. Dang. Nope. Kita coba ke Junes. My friend was saying he saw someone. Thinks he's just wandering around the shopping district, so why don't you ask her? Dia tadi bilang di ini ya, Central Shopping. Hello, Miss. Recall anyone suspicious? Oh, you know, she passed away a while ago. She told me that Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. I know about that. Hey, I don't know that. Well, you're implying, but you've got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It's just that people misunderstood her. Okay. Wait. So where should we go? We already go to Junes. What the fuck, ini fansku nih. Si baiklah. Never mind. Risa, udah nggak usah ngobrol sama dia lagi. Ciwel dikatain mencurigakan lah si MC ya, kurang ajar. Coba ke ini ya, Samegawa ya. Samegawa, kita belum ke Samegawa sih. Hello sir. No one's here. Not you. Hello, sir. Hmm. Oke. Ntar kita ke riverbank dulu. Balik. Saya mesti di-trigger gitu. Oke. Going to town. Dojima's resident. Hello, miss. Eggplant. Tomato. Hello, ma'am. Yeah, I don't care about your mother-in-law. Go fuck yourself. Tunes. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Nggak bisa ya? Udah habis ya berarti ya? Berarti ini ya? Mesti besok kah? Should we gather everyone? Hmm. You have to gather. Nggak ada. Dang. Where should we go, bro? Like, there's nothing else we can gather. Oh, udah. Ah, ini dia.
I'm seriously pooped. This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with
Eh,
extra
haram, bro.
noodles.
Udah nggak puasa, makan babi.
Now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much. So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
Nope.
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't. But otherwise, the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside. It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
Ugh, it's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing.
Deductive muscles.
Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
Facing you, the clues you need must already be on your hand.
What's the matter?
Some sort of connection with both Mayumi Yamano, Saki Konishi. By judging by the warning letters, know about the other side. It's highly like what they also know what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. What would know all these things? Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seems to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one usually was seen around Mayumi Yamano or Saki Konishi, despite the police dispatching an unusual high number of officers to perform a true investigation. Someone in this small town who fits all the facts. The person who seemed the most likely culprit is Yosuke connect sama Saki Konishi. Chie boro-boro. Yukiko Mayumi Yamano doang. Chie connect sama Yosuke sama Yukiko. Teddy Teddy kalau datang ke rumah bakal dicurigain sih. Teddy bener dari tempat lain. Kanji Tatsumi enggak. Kanji berhati Hello Kitty itu enggak mungkin sih. Rise apalagi, Rise baru nyampe. Kanji, Rise sama Naoto ini kalau masuk, tapi Naoto bisa masuk ke ini sih. Yang paling deket Naoto sih kalau dari sini. Cuman dia jadi korban juga. Sibo. Dojima, ya kali Dojima ini sih. Connect Saki Konishi sama Mayano. Dia ada investigate, detektif. Bisa datang ke tempat Dojima sebebas mungkin, bisa. Terus apa lagi tadi? Connect sama Mayumi sama Saki, connect dia. Despite the police dispatching unusual officer, nah investigation kan dia ada di investigasi, di early investigasi ada dia tuh, kita ketemu dia. Waktu di Saki enggak ding, di Saki Konishi juga ketemu dia. Di ini juga pasti ketemu. Terus about the case is that there were almost witnesses. Terus dia juga bisa tahu. Ya, ini. Of course, if you look only at the circumstances, you cannot completely rule out that possibility. Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on your action. He would have been able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. Thinking about it, you encounter him many times while investigating the case. Ya, kayak sengaja ngasih ini kan. Dojima, Pak. Ngawur. Tapi possible sih. Dojima yang ngasih tahu kalau misal Dojima emang yang kill awal, terus si ini possible juga sih. Tapi ngapain Dojima ini, cuy? You learn much about police. There's no exact person not to doubt him, but something is bothering you. However, dia sering masuk ke dalam. Should you tell your friends about your suspicions? Ya.
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective. Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon, but I thought, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
It's possible. It's him. Alright.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible. This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Alright. We're on a good track.
Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Tante perawat musuh besarnya Dojima. Dia cuman over khawatir.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first two murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job.
Panik dia, guys.
You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped. Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped
Lidahnya
my mind.
keselip real.
Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now.
Panik
Do you
dia,
have
bro.
any idea what time it is?
Panik, bro.
I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first two murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
What? That's ridiculous. We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in.
What did you just say?
Put them all in. What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs
Beneran
and whatnot
keselip,
from
bro.
before was...
Dang. Bro
I
blunder.
see. Now I finally
Bro
understand.
blunder, bro.
To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, Wow. Then that settles it.
Dang.
How, I wonder? Would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had
Dia udah
no
tahu,
reason
bro.
to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
Bro blunder, bro.
I don't know. I said I'm busy.
Bro blunder.
Wait, you son of a bitch! Adachi!
Aduh, Pak, udah Pak.
Damn it.
Biarin buat yang muda-muda aja, Pak.
Adachi!
Wah, berobek lagi nih. Loganya buka lagi nih. Udah, Cok.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
Let's get
Damn it.
into the
Where the
TV.
hell'd he go? Did you find him? I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
Dojima-san? For
Dimarahin
heaven's
dia.
sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right.
Dimarahin.
Sorry.
Udah nikah aja. Cocok itu jadi maknya ini.
You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
Cocok, Dir. Nikah sama susternya. Jadi
He
maknya
hasn't
Nanako.
left this ward yet? I don't think he would. But could he have...
Yeah, I think so.
It's possible.
If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
It's possible.
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
Rank 5. Okay, guys, we're on track. Yep. Let's rest. After all, I think we could not. Oh, there's Teddy. Hello, Teddy. Velvet room in your dreams again, but something is different this time. You don't see the Margaret or Mary. Teddy.
Where am I? Sensei? Why are you here?
I could ask you the same.
I see. How mysterious. There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something.
What is it?
I've been thinking all this time about who I really am.
Uh-huh.
But I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start.
Oh, come on, you're not no one, you're
Humans live in the
Teddy.
other world,
You made
and
promise with
shadows
Nanako,
live in
right?
this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it.
Hey, come on.
I was just a shadow in that world.
Everyone's worried.
You're always so kind, Sensei. I figured something out.
What's up?
That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything.
Oh.
As soon as I thought that,
1 jam
I
lebih ya
lost
ping aja game.
consciousness.
Ya emang gamenya kayak
Then when
gini.
I woke up, I was inside the fog.
Kan gamenya kan storytelling,
Shadows can't stay
daily
in the human
activity,
world.
sama
They aren't
JRPG
allowed.
katanya.
I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car.
Oh.
And then I was here. I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts. One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions.
Oh.
But humans and shadows are completely different entities. So he made himself forget that he was a shadow. He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this.
Oh. Base-nya sama kayak Morgana, Morgana ya.
What the other Teddy said before, in the end, it was all true. No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self. There was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered. But I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon. Oh yeah, Sensei.
What's up?
One day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me. Tell her, I'm sorry I couldn't do anything.
Hey, don't say something like that.
I'm
Nanako's still
really
alive, bro.
sorry.
Come on, come back with me. Nanako is alive, Teddy. You save her.
Really?
Yeah. So come on, get back with me. Let's go. Or else Nanako might be sad if you stay here.
Wow. I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear that. My heart feels so much lighter now.
Hey, you still
I'm
have a
starting
job. Come
to
on,
feel
come back with me. Don't
What a
forget to pay your
strange
loan
place.
with sorry,
feels
what's
so
his name again?
soothing.
Yosuke.
It's not like
You
my
still
world.
work with him, right?
Something just feels so nostalgic about this place. Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
That's right. Something like that.
Uh-huh. But I wonder why I met you here. What am I supposed to do now?
Let's move on together.
But I don't know what to look for or how to find it. No matter how hard I think, there's too many
Sorry.
things my little brain
Rada flu
can't
dikit.
understand. But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
Oh. Rank up ya. 10. Yep. GG guys. I'm Door. Door has established a genuine bond. This genuine bond shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Hellel, this ultimate of Star Arcana, the ultimate persona of Star Arcana. Bisa bikin Hellel ya. Hellel ini udah aku punya lagi. aduh. You can now fuse Hellel, the light bearer. Teddy's growth of heart has affected. Nice. Evade Alec ya. apa ya? Nama Repatra, Pak. Repatra ya. Boleh. Nggak 100% tapi oke lah ya, Yvette
But
Alex.
I have to get. This is your place. Goodbye. Send.
Oh, dia jadi yang pergi nih. Halo.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here. This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here. The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting. Well now, it's about time we departed once again.
Okay.
This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
Oh iya, keren banget detailnya. Berhenti
You
gitu
are
loh
every
tadi.
inch the guest I had anticipated. Now it's time for you to return.
We'll be waiting for your next visit.
Oke. Bye-bye Mari. Bye-bye Margaret, bye-bye Igor. Oke. 666. The number of the beast.
How did it go? Did you find Teddy?
Don't be worried, we'll find him
No,
sooner.
and no one's seen him either.
Ugh, that annoying little furball. Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
Anjir, ke bawah tadi dong ini. Siapa ya? Yukiko, Kanji sama ini kali ya? Timnya buat siapa ya? Aku butuh Kanji sih yang pasti.
Whoa, look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here. I think we'd better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Ooh.
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal. And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going to happen.
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Are you serious? Which way?
Hold on.
So he did come to this side. Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
Oh, that's pretty
Then-
crazy.
Maybe we'll find out where Teddy came from, too. Man, where is that bear anyway?
Well, I can say for sure he's not here. And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself. Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
Oh.
This place.
You're
I see.
here.
I came back, but it really doesn't matter. I'm complete. Nana-chan, I'm so sorry.
Tuh, Nana kau bangun tuh.
It is you, Teddy. I heard your voice. You said, hang in there. I heard my big bro. And
Tuh, Nana kau aja masih fighting loh. Masa kau mau nyerah tadi? Janganlah.
Nana-chan, hold on. I'll get the doctor.
It seems she's asleep again.
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, hang in there.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her. Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
Tuh, makanya jangan balik
My
lu.
voice.
Biar sembuh
Theirs
si ini.
too.
Si
Everyone.
Nanako.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
Unknown.
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
Bentar guys. Bentar guys. Yeah.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too. So all I have to do is make them not unknown. Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too. I'm just a shadow. But Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice. So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do.
That's right.
I
So
can't just give up thinking about things.
true.
That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
Rank up. Awak kening tuh. Jir, roketnya di pantat tuh. Kentoki Doji berubah menjadi Kamui.
Hang in there, Nana-chan. I'll be back soon.
Kamui.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location.
Rise-chan!
If only Teddy was with us.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
Nope. He'd be no help at all, but he was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full of energy.
He's lighthearted.
Capek.
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy. The fog's so dense. It's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse.
I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced. Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for...
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end.
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless.
Hey, at least we know for sure.
Teddy?
You little... Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry.
You idiot! Bad bear!
Seneng.
Dad! You're so late! Who do you think you are?
Rise-chan, are you faking?
No, stupid!
Sorry. I want to help you all again.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world. I wanted to tell you.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
Yup. Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about
fine.
me
I
at
mean,
all. I did everything I
as long
could
as you
until
have
now
your,
to try and make my world peaceful.
human
But
nature,
instead,
apa ya
the weird fog
bahasanya
started
tuh,
seeping out into this world too.
cara
I'm
berpikir manusia
sorry.
normal.
I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal. I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place. And about you being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Huh? What are you saying? Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways? No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow.
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
It's true that you may have been born that way, but you now possess the power of persona. A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow then that you must have developed an ego? Whether the ego masters its shadow or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
True.
Oh, Teddy's practically human then.
I'm the same as humans?
I mean, you could talk, you could
You keep
eat,
trying to figure out who
could
you
hear,
are,
you could
just
smell.
like all of us here. You can't do much on your own. You
You
really aren't
also
that special.
possess a power of
See?
persona, so
What's so
pretty
different
much
between you and
human.
us?
Udah banjir ntar.
Thank you! I'm so glad I met you guys!
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right? You
Uh-huh.
fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol either. Gee, stop crying, will ya? Now's not the time for that. While you were gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai. It was Adachi.
Huh? Adachi? That total goofball?
Goofball.
I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing. But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top. Starting tomorrow.
Good.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
Okay. I think that's all for this day. But kayaknya kita sampai battle Adachi mungkin ya. Nggak tahu deh, jam 12 atau jam 1 lanjut. Sampai ini.
I'll give it a try, but if Risei-chan couldn't find him, I really doubt someone with a dried-up nose like me will be much help. I do smell Adachi baby in here, but the fog is completely covering up his scent.
Teddy, you can't do it either?
When you look at me with those eyes, I get this feeling I've gotta sniff him out no matter what! This is my time to shine!
Let's go.
Ooh, I'm
Kau
getting
nyium
something!
something atau mau berak itu? Buset. SSD anjir.
Teddy?
Hey, quit wandering around. You better not flake out on us again.
Huh? I sense it from this away.
Is it Itachi?
How do I put it? It's kinda hazy, but at the same time, it feels like I've got a whopper on the line.
What?
I don't
What
get
does that
it.
mean? Yeah.
Very suspicious. This definitely smells. But that's weird. If I remember right, that's where Sensei, Yosuke, and Chie-chan came from when I met them for the first time.
Oh iya, waktu di
When we first,
waktu si
where was that? Oh, you mean that creepy-ass room where all the faces on the posters were cut out?
Yep, there's someone there.
Teddy, you really are
waktu
amazing.
si Yosuke kencing gitu ya?
It was just dumb luck. It's because that's where I first sensed Sensei and the others. That's why it kinda smelled over there.
Oh, I see. Wait, did you say it smelled? Wasn't that the room where Yosuke had to go to the bathroom and...
Huh? You're saying he peed his pants there?
Ew, I don't want to hear it.
Oh, you lie so bad! Dude, I did not piss my pants! Chie, quit spreading random rumors about stuff like that.
Well, it happened so long ago, my memory's kind of fuzzy, you know?
Okay, guys, enough fuzziness. Follow me, the master of fuzzy logic.
I haven't heard you crack up in a while, Yukiko. Though I really wonder sometimes about your sense of humor.
Tiba-tiba Yukiko ini tiba-tiba kayak cewek yang kalau misal kalian ngejokes nih ya, mereka nih nggak ketawa tapi mikir gitu. Ntar berapa jam kemudian atau bahkan beberapa hari kemudian tiba-tiba ketawa nggak jelas gitu. Setelah dia paham jokesnya. Yukiko nih macam gitu tiba-tibanya tuh.
That damn bitch. I noticed her first, and she just had to run off and have an affair. Who's there? Oh, it's you guys. You're very persistent.
Give it up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not lying your way out of this one, damn it! Just being here proves it! Answer us! You're the one who threw Ms. Yamano into the TV, aren't you?
It was an accident. She started struggling. What else was I supposed to do? I called her out to the lobby because I wanted to ask her something, and then she started getting hysterical on me.
Who are you? And what's this something important you called me out here for?
What they say on the news isn't true, is it? All that talk about you having an affair and whatnot? It's all a lie, right?
Why do I have to explain myself to you?
I see. So you
Oh,
don't
see,
deny
so
it.
this is
You
the first
caught my
cutscene we
eye.
saw.
But it turns out you're
Where
another worthless
the
bitch.
protagonist riding the...
What's wrong with you? Don't make me call for help.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! I think you need to see what it's like to fear for your life. It'll get your head straight.
What are you going to do?
Oh iya, dilempar ke TV aja.
She fell in. Wow, so people can go completely inside. Good thing for me, no one else was around there in the middle of the night.
That happened in our lobby?
I learned about the Midnight Channel through some rumor. You hear a lot of fishy stories like that on the Force. But it was pure coincidence that I touched the screen and discovered my power. I burst out laughing when I found out. I knew right away that this was going to be interesting.
So you tested it out on Mayumi Yamano?
Nah, it was nothing like that. I'm a very sincere fellow. I was just trying to punish the stupid bitch a little for betraying me. Yeah, putting them inside the TV was never the plan. But you know, both Mayumi and that dippy high school girl struggled for no reason.
Then you were responsible for Saki-senpai's death!
Saki? Oh yeah, her name was Saki Konishi, or something like that. At first I just called her in because of work-related stuff, her being the one who found Mayumi's body and all. And naturally, if there was any chance she'd seen something, I'd need to know, right? So I was all set to be a nice guy to her, and then that bitch.
What's this about anyways? Didn't you call me in for more questions?
Well, we'll get to that. But you know, I saw you this afternoon. You were getting pretty cozy with that Namatame. Huh? So I'm not good enough for you. Well, I know how to deal with girls like you. God, these high school girls today. This world's gone straight to shit. When I was in school, I wasn't allowed to do anything but study my ass off. I was supposed to be the best of the best, and instead they stick me in the boonies. But I guess I got this sweet power to make up for it. Life's not so bad after all. Get on your knees and beg, and maybe I'll let you out. Yeah, like that'll happen. As if I'd walk into a death trap like that. It was a lot easier the second time. High school girls are thinner, you know? Lighter.
You son of a bitch!
Come on, give me a break. I didn't know it was dangerous inside the TV. It's not like I was trying to kill them. I mean, I'm sure they hit on Namatame, not the other way around. The council secretary will one day rise to public office himself. Mayumi and that high schooler were just gold digging. They got exactly what they deserved. I didn't do anything wrong at all.
Shut the hell up! You knew from what happened to Mayumi Yamano that people die in here!
So what if I knew? No one. You already know it was Namatame who did the rest. He called the police in the middle of the night just after they found that Saki girl's body. The rest of the force had their hands full with the double homicide, and it happened that I was the one who took the call.
Namatame said the police refused to take him seriously. You were responsible for that then.
Oh, quite the contrary. If anyone else had taken the call, sure, but I actually did believe him, you know? That's the pattern to the 2 deaths so far? And now you're seeing a girl in a kimono on that weird program, and you think she'll die too, is that right? Namatame-san, do you seriously expect us to believe something like that?
But it's true! If there's any way the police can protect her...
Listen, there's no way the police are going to make a move based on a fantasy story like that. It does sound interesting, though.
But...
Oh, I have an idea. If you really want to save her that much, why not do it yourself? Like, you could shelter her somewhere. Someplace where no one could find her.
Oh.
Where no one could find her?
Save her yourself.
So he's the one that lead and trick Namatame to doing it. So that's how Namatame got his idea.
Isn't that amazing? Of all the people who could have received Namatame's call, it ended up being me. Talk about luck! All I did was give him a little push. And he completely bought into his vision of this world. The more people you guys saved, the more he'd kidnap. Both sides had the best of intentions, so the game of cat and mouse would never end. It was awesome.
You gotta be shitting me!
Why? What reasons could you have for doing that?
Reasons? None, really. I could do it, that's all. And it was fun. I guess that's my reason?
You murdered people just for the fun of it?
Come on, all I did was put people in here. I didn't murder them. And Namatame did most of it. I had nothing to do with any of you.
You're just dodging the blame!
Yeah? Then how would you prove it? He put people inside TVs? You think the police are that stupid?
What a jerkwad!
Jerkwad.
I do admit,
Dang.
though, I never thought you guys would manage to track me down. I like that. Games like this gotta have surprises or they get boring fast. It's like when I dealt with that Kubo kid. That was fun, too.
Then, you mean to say that Mitsuo Kubo's disappearance was your doing as well? I did sense something odd in his course of action. If he had special powers and wanted attention, why resort to a regular copycat crime? But that wasn't the case. Kubo had no such powers. In fact, he was thrown in by you. Am I correct?
It had been a while since I last put someone inside the TV, so I really got a kick out of that one.
Why did you do that? And how come Mitsuo didn't say anything about you?
You think that didn't occur to me before I did it? Come on, I'm a detective. I let him through to a room at the station with the TV, switched off the lights, and did it quick while he was still startled. As long as he didn't see me push him in and no one else did either, no one would believe him, even if he survived. Of course, I don't think the Kubo kid ever figured out what happened.
Wait, the police station?
Yeah, he turned himself in pretty quick, actually. This was back when we didn't even know enough to issue a search warrant. But the other officers decided it was just a prank, so they pawned him off on me. I didn't blame them. I mean, a kid coming and saying, "I did it all, it was me." Who'd believe him? But it looked bad. I didn't think anyone would come forward and take the blame for all the incidents. The police were desperate to pin it on anyone. If this kid really did it, they might have announced the case was closed. And if that happened, Namatame would stop saving people. I couldn't let that happen, or the game would be over. That's why I told the others I sent him home. I came up with the idea to put him inside the TV on the spot.
The game would be over? You threw him in just so your fun wouldn't end?
You gotta have some excitement in life, don't you agree? But then you guys put your foot in it yet again and ruined my fun. Thanks to you, Kubo was arrested again, and everyone acted like he was the true culprit behind it all. Couldn't they see how badly he copied the crime scene? It worked out in the end, though, because good old Namatame kept saving people. I guess the guy started to develop some kind of messiah complex, huh? What an idiot.
This is all a game to you. How dare you murder people?
Dang.
Murder Saki-senpai for such a stupid
Aku
reason!
speechless,
You
cuy.
bastard! I'll never forgive you!
Udah,
You
gak
can
bisa
keep your
beneran.
forgiveness. Our world will probably become just like this place soon
Damn it.
enough anyways.
Man,
Didn't you notice? The fog's leaking out. Everything on that side's pretty much screwed. The
gak
two
deh.
worlds will merge soon, and
Too
then
much,
there'll
bro.
be no
This is too
difference,
much, bro.
no sides anymore.
What the hell's he talking about?
This isn't his real body. The real Adachi is somewhere else.
But this guy feels different from an ordinary shadow. It doesn't seem like he's going berserk.
Wow, you can tell that much? This me is just around to greet you guys, and thank you for wasting your time by chasing me in here. I'd say this world has taken a real shine to me. I feel like it's giving me everything I've ever wanted. And the monsters don't attack me at all. Maybe they can tell we have the same goal.
The Shadow's goal?
By the end of the year, Inaba will disappear completely into the fog. Soon, this place will be reality. I'll be in this world, so if you want me, come and get me. This world has a mind of its own. We'll see which of us it favors.
Keep your bullshit to yourself. It's about time you shut the hell up. We'll finish this right now!
Alright. Dang.
What
What
a
the
chump!
hell
Didn't I
is
just
it
tell you
for?
the real me is somewhere else? I'll be expecting you all. We'll put an end to
Guys,
this.
should we get Magatsuma Mandala and let him test his own medicine? I mean, I do have
That stuff
Magatsuma
about the
Mandala,
world's
so
mind and How this
No,
place will
bukan
become our reality.
Magatsu Magatsu
Is he
Izanagi.
serious?
Ya kita lawan dia
The
pakai
rest
Magatsu
of his
Izanagi gitu.
confessions were consistent.
Atau kita kasih
We'd best
ulti aja
proceed under the
Izanagi no
assumption that
Kami
it's
gitu,
no
apa ya
lie.
Setsune.
It felt like
Tergantung sih dia
he's gained some
immune
strong
physical apa
power
enggak
after
gitu.
coming here.
Not only that, maybe he got taken over by that power.
So what he said about the two worlds becoming one, that's really gonna happen?
Didn't he say that it would happen by the end of this year? What happens then?
I think he means this world will engulf the human world. The people in town are acting weird. It's like when the shadows that emerged from people went berserk. If the fog gets even thicker, and this town is completely shut off from the outside world, then the other side might become full of shadows, like over here.
You mean everyone's gonna turn into shadows?
Damn it! Damn that bastard! Why? We went through so much to get here, and now it turns out he was pulling our strings this whole time?
No more. Ya, habis baterai lagi anjir kontrol tuh. Dang it.
Yeah. It's about time we finished this.
Wait.
I don't want to feel this way ever
I'll
again.
just use USB connector to connect.
There's a path we can take now. I sense Adachi's presence from that direction. He's taunting
Alright.
us.
Bring it on! Let's go kick his ass right now!
Wait, I suggest we prepare ourselves first.
Alright. Say so.
We can't let him stab us in the back ever again. We must face him with all the power at our disposal and defeat him without fail.
Okay.
I'm a little worried what he means by the end of the year, but now's not the time to freak out. Let's get prepared. Let's get over-prepared and...
Bet. Judgment rank 8 speedrun Judgment Arcana ini mah.
Senpai, please don't go on alone. I understand that it must hurt, since you seem to have a personal relationship with him.
Maybe that's why. I feel a presence kind of like yours up ahead. He might be calling to you. Wait, never mind. Forget I said that. We're all going together, okay?
Promise us.
Okay. I think it's a good time to end. So maybe we'll fight Adachi tomorrow. Yeah, I think. Or maybe, I don't know. Ya kayaknya ini udah oke deh buat end stream guys. Well. Bentar ya. Ya guys, kayaknya ini juga sih udah hampir 2 jam juga. Biar yang nonton replay tidak terlalu lama menontonnya. Udah berapa lama sih aku stream? 10 ya hampir 2 jam. 1 jam 50 menit. Udah oke lah. Oke, kita lanjut lagi esok pagi kemungkinan jadi ntar malam, I don't know. Thank you buat semua yang udah pada menonton. Mungkin pagi aku zenless dulu kali ya, zenless belum ini sih. Ya gitu aja. Bye bye semuanya. Otsu. Para sama des.